What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Ethan Horror. This is Ethan Horror, and today I was going to do a ranking of 33 films, but instead you'll have to wait a couple more days. I don't know when I'm going to get that video out. I haven't filmed it yet because I don't have time to film it today. So today we're going to be doing a Child's Play re-rank because it's been a while since I've ranked the Child's Play franchise, which because it was the first video I ever uploaded on Ethan Horror, so my opinions have changed a significant amount.
Here's Johnny.
Oh, it's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
I realized I forgot to mention what the numbers meant. First off, this is the movie. That's the one that I rank in that position. Second off, this is the number that I ranked it last time. Then this is the number that I'm ranking it now. In this corner, I'm ranking now. So say I had the original at number 1. I'd put number 1 here, and wherever I had it last time, over here. So this is going to stay on the screen the whole time. This number will go away eventually, but the movie will always be up there. So just heads up, because I want to do something fun for my re-ranking, that's what I'm doing. Number 8. Now, I actually don't know what I ranked them last time. I don't have them memorized, and I didn't write them down, which I probably should have. And this is, I think, different. I think I had Seed of Chucky here last time, but I'm actually going to go with Child's Play 2019. This film has dropped a significant amount for me. I used to not hate the movie, but I now hate the movie. Like, he's not Chucky, he's an animatronic. You lose everything that Chucky has when you don't make him alive. He's an AI, and I do like the new relationship he has with Andy, but he's an AI. He doesn't have charm. He doesn't have those jokes that the original Chucky has. Like, he's not a fun killer because he's just an animatronic. He kills violently and graphically. But Chucky would do it in a fun way. He's just a violent graphic doll. Like, this could literally have any other title, and I would like it better because it's not a Child's Play movie. Plus, the new design of the doll sucks really bad. It's terrible. The acting is good. The kills are good. That's about it. Number 7. Probably guessed, since it wasn't at 8, that it's going to be a little bit higher. It is Seed of Chucky. I don't like this movie. I don't. I defend this movie, but I don't like it. It's not as bad as everyone makes it out to be. I understand why people don't like it. I understand everything. Trust me, I do. I just, for some reason, find myself defending it so often because I don't hate it. You know, it's funny. They lean a little too hard into the comedy. Glenda, that thing, I hate that doll. But otherwise, it's fine. I like the meta stuff. I like that they have Jennifer Tilly in it. That's funny. Otherwise, it's just a basic Chucky movie, is what I'd say my main complaint is, but I don't hate this movie. I'm a defender of it, even though I don't like it. Because most people hate it, but I, for some reason, have to defend it, even though I don't like it. I don't know. It's not a good movie. I know that. I know it's not a good movie. Most of the jokes don't land, but it has some great kills. Tiffany's back. That's good. He's still Chucky. I mean, I guess he doesn't really act out of character. He's still the same old Chucky. It's just a little too humorous, and a lot of the jokes don't land. So I can't put it too high saying I defend it because I don't like it. Number 6, Cult of Chucky. Cult of Chucky had so much potential. After Curse of Chucky was just an absolute high in the series. I love Curse of Chucky. You'll see it significantly higher. But I don't like Cult of Chucky. these bottom three, I don't like these movies. Cult of Chucky, it's perfectly watchable. It's got some good kills, but some of them are like redid kills. I like the 3 Chuckies. That's funny. That's actually funny. Take note, Seed of Chucky. But it doesn't really do anything else. Like, it's a Chucky movie in a mental asylum. I mean, Fiona Dorff's back. She's doing great. But that whole cliffhanger ending feels like they should have continued it in this movie. But they didn't, so this movie just feels empty. It just feels like it didn't lead into anything. I mean, it led into the TV series, but, like, it just feels like a stepping stone then. And it just feels like it doesn't have any purpose. And drill bits aren't that strong, right? Like, that's not possible. Number 5. This one dropped significantly. I stopped liking this movie very much. Number 5 is Bride of Chucky. Now, I think I had this one pretty high in my original ranking, if I'm not mistaken. But otherwise, I don't know why I like this movie so much. It's nothing. The 2 lead human characters suck. They're terrible. I hate them so much. Like, that it's infuriating every time they're on screen. It's like, oh, they want to get married, but they also think the other one's a serial killer. I mean, Tiffany, she reintroduced Tiffany. She's great. Best part of the movie. The best look of Chucky we've ever gotten. With the scars, most iconic look. That's great. But what else is there? There's good kills. There's good dolls. And the animatronics are, as always, great. But otherwise, the human characters suck really bad. And the story doesn't really go anywhere. Controversial opinion, I know a lot of people like this movie. My parents, among them, they love this movie, but I don't. Number 4, all 4 of these, I like. I like all 4 of these movies. I don't love them all, but I like them. Number 4 is Child's Play 3. Main complaint for this one, does the exact same thing the other 2 movies do, but in a military academy. I like the change of setting. That's a huge, huge plus for me, is that it takes place at a military academy. It's got some great kills, some, like, really dark kills with, like, the replacing the paintball gun with real bullets. That's a dark kill, because it's not Chucky doing the killing. It's the kid who had the loaded gun that shot the other kid. Yeah, that'll mess you up. Otherwise, the kills, they're still great. Chucky, he's still funny. I don't know why people hate this movie so much. I mean, I get that it just does the other 2 movies again, but it's got a change of setting. It's got a change of characters. I mean, Andy's older. He's a different actor, which is fine. But, like, his love interest, she's great in this movie. I don't know why people hate this movie so much. I'm not saying it's a great movie, just saying I enjoy it. And I know that it is very repetitive of the other 2, but number 3, as I said, I do really enjoy Curse of Chucky, so it's at number 3. I think this is the same spot I had it in the last ranking. But yes, Curse of Chucky. Yeah, I binge watched all these movies recently. First trilogy, they're all great. And I was like, Bride of Chucky, and then Seed of Chucky is just, it's just kind of like that whole middle chunk. I'm like, ooh, what are you doing there, bud? And then Curse of Chucky comes out, and we're like, oh, okay, this is good. But then Cult of Chucky ultimately did nothing with it and just drove the franchise into the ground. But Curse of Chucky is great. I love Curse of Chucky. I think it's a great change of setting, a nice return to roots, another scary Chucky movie for once. You know Chucky's the killer in it, and they know you know that Chucky's the killer in it, but they still play it straight, like because the other characters don't know. So they play it like the original, where you don't know that Chucky's actually the one doing the killing. But they are able to play it perfectly that you know, and they know you know, but you can buy into it so that the characters don't know. And I think that's great. Chucky's got some of my favorite one-liners in this movie. One of them being,
"You have your mother's eyes, and they were always too fucking close together!"
Great one-liner, one of my favorites of the entire series. Chucky looks great. As always, great animatronic work, and I just think it's a nice, scary, I mean, all the kills are great. It's a great movie. I love all three of these. This top three, I love them, all of them. Coming in at number 2 is going to be the original Child's Play, which I believe is still in the same spot. Sorry if you hear some hammering upstairs. I don't know what's happening, but I'll try to drown it out with my talking, but if you hear it, I'm sorry. But yes, number 2 is the original. Nothing against it. I love the original. But it is a good movie. I genuinely enjoy Curse of Chucky, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Child's Play, the original. I mean, by now, you know that Chucky's the killer in the movie, so, I mean, the whodunit aspect isn't really great, but it's the first movie, so it's like, oh, is the kid doing it? You know it's not, but you can understand why they're doing it. Chucky is great. He's scary in this. He doesn't have as many one-liners in this movie. The whole thing at the end, the whole ending where he keeps coming back, that's great. One of the best scenes I've ever seen. I think the best scene in any of these movies, the battery sequence where Karen finds out that Chucky's running on no batteries, where she's inspecting the box and the batteries fall out. That's one of my favorite scenes, and it's always been in this entire franchise. But number 1, I believe this is still the same as my previous ranking. It's Child's Play 2, because it does everything the original did right, but faster and better paced. Now, I know some people are going to be mad at that, because, I mean, a lot of people love the pacing of the first one. It's always been something like a stickler for me, but I don't care. If you like it that way, fine. You can have it at number 1. I wouldn't argue that. Child's Play 2 does a lot of things that Friday the 13th Part 2 did, where it takes the original and just speeds through it. Because, I mean, obviously the original Friday the 13th is a lot worse paced than the original Child's Play, but they just speed through it. They do a lot faster. Chucky's reactive to 11 the whole time, because now you know that he's the killer. He's the killer doll. Chucky the killer doll. And he's killing people creatively with, like, toys and stuff. Or no, is that this one? Well, I guess he beats the teacher to death with the good guy's ruler. But, I mean, that's one of my favorite kills of the entire franchise. Chucky is perfect. He's got the perfect mix of funny and scary. Just, this movie is great. But that whole final act is the best of the series, by far. At the Good Guys Factory, Kyle, my favorite final girl of the series, Andy, he's great. Chucky, he's got some great one-liners at the end. That whole final act is just the cherry on top to a perfect Chucky movie. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to check out the next video I'll post, which is the ranking of the 33 films, which is Friday the 13th, and Nightmare on Elm Street, and Halloween. Because I wanted to re-rank Nightmare on Elm Street, so I figured, you know what, I'll just chuck it in with Friday the 13th and Halloween. We'll rank all of them together. But otherwise, if you really enjoyed the video and you want to see more like it right away, you can go check in my channel. I'm sure there'll be another video in there that you'll enjoy. I do top 10 videos, I do rankings, a whole bunch of horror movie related videos, and I do occasional like fun videos just to throw them in there when I don't know what to do, like me and my friend trying a bunch of different weird candies. So you can check that out if you want. Otherwise, hit like so I know you want to see more videos like it, and if you really enjoyed, you can click subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out when I post a new video. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one.